to see. Can you say Viva NashVegas?
Viva NashVegas!
So much fun. I nearly broke my kneecap on that one. But now it's time to bring out a very special instrumentalist. He plays the bass. His name is Comet. And we got a special surprise for you. Hang on to your chairs, because we've got some Cloggers!
Yes!
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are we ready, Tom?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Live radio, folks. This is live radio.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
You know, it's always good to have Cloggers to start our show off with. And they were busy doing the Halloween and trick-or-treating last night. Did you all go trick-or-treating? Let me hear you scream.
Yes!
You probably noticed that I just lifted the microphone stand. And I did that because we have someone special coming out in just a second. Before they come out, I want to turn your attention to something that's happening all over the world, bringing new attention to our wonderful area. You probably read this in the paper. Well, you may, yes, that's right. Is anyone out there a real housewife or a real wife of Nashville? Let me hear you scream. All right, well, they're continuing more auditions, so you can sign up at the front cash register here at Henry Hardware. Surprise here, show that's coming out soon. Well, I know you're having a good time already.
Yes.
But you haven't seen, well, you have seen plenty yet. You've already seen Luke and Evie, the greatest Cloggers I know. At this point, we bring out some people who, they're amazing. Fine songwriters, fine singers, fine instrumentalists. And we're so happy that they decided to come and do the Viva NashVegas radio show. How about a big hand for the one and only Burch and Fats Kaplin.
Thank you, folks. How are you? I'm going to adjust my horizontal and vertical. Thank you, George. Pleasure to be here. I can't believe after all these years this is the first time I've ever played in a hardware store. It's not just any hardware store. Can you hear everything? You all right? Yeah. All right? You can see us. We're in living color on the radio. Not far from Nashville. And this first song, Fats, is going to be a song that goes way back in the key of F for if those of you would like to dance to it. And it's a song we like from a part of the country we especially dig called Deep Ellum. If you go down to Deep Ellum, put your money in your soul, 'cause in women at Deep Ellum, boys will leave you on the cross. Oh, sweet mama a pint of gin. Got them honky-tonkin' mamas fooling around with other men. Oh, sweet mama, your little daddy's got them deep elbows. I said, oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep elbows. If you go down to Deep Ellum, put your money in your song. 'Cause then when that Deep Ellum boys will leave you on the wrong. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum boys. I said, oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum boys. Sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep elbows.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Fats and I just produced a record together with for my group that's been together a long time called the WPA Ball Club. Well, thank you. I heard that. Thanks, Mom. And many of the songs I wrote myself, but this is an old song scratched a long time ago by Tennessee Ernie Ford, and it's called Ocean of Tears. Why do I like you? You're gonna break my aching heart if I let you. Ever since I met you, you've gotten me drowning in an ocean of tears. Love just keeps me crying. You're gonna break your aching heart with all your lying. I feel as though I'm dying. You've got me drowning in an ocean of tears. Well, I'm just like a weeping willow, weeping over nothing at all. You can bet your life I'll keep that phone beside my pillow. What'll I do? What'll I do? I wish you'd call. Oh, my heart is aching. You're gonna lose this lonely heart that you are breaking. And that's when you'll awaken and find you drowning in an ocean of tears. Well, I'm just like a weeping willow. I'm weeping over nothing at all, at all. Yeah, you can bet your life I'll keep that phone of mine beside my pillow. What'll I do? What'll I do? I wish you'd call. Oh, my heart is aching. You're gonna lose this lonely heart that you are breaking. And that's when you'll awaken and find you drowning in an ocean of tears. You've got me drowning in an ocean of tears. Thanks a lot. very much. Here's another number from our new record. I forgot to call what it is. It's called Fevers.
Fever's Friday.
That's right, and it's thank you from the crowd and behind me, and we're really pleased because it's on a new record label in Nashville called Plowboy Records, which was started by the grandson of Eddie Arnold.
Plowboy.
Are you interrupting me, George?
Eddie Arnold is from this wonderful county, which is Williamson County.
That's right.
He's a Brentwood. That's very close to Franklin, Tennessee. Let me hear you
It
say,
is.
yeah. And now, if all's working well, you're watching us on WilliamsonSource.com. So everyone, please turn around and wave at the camera right back here for WilliamsonSource.com. Howdy world from Williamson County, home of Eddie Arnold and Plowboy Records.
I'm gonna mix me a cocktail called regret. Everything is going in. Over rocks, some drops of bitters, salty tears on the rim. And I ain't gonna stop till I've drunk every drop, and then I'll fill it up again. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Straight tears, no chaser. When it's lonesome time, top it all with memories. Proof 99. And if I can't make this so hard, man, I'm gonna cry again. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. I see now I miss my calling, an actor on the royal stage. I play many parts, I break every heart, a fool's masquerade. For when the lights are on and the show is over, and I'll face the life I'm living in. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Straight tears, no chaser. When it's lonesome time, top it all with memories. Proof 99. And if I can't make this so hard, man, I'm gonna cry again. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Well, these lines on my face aren't from the leather. Oh, brother, can't you tell? Lord, I'm so grateful for every weeping spell. I'm gonna survey all the heartbreak, every fool I know. Do you try to cry it all at once, so let it bleed out slow? Pour out a bottle with hearts to grieve before you try to love again. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Oh, sing it with me now. Straight tears, no chaser. When it's lonesome time, when it's lonesome time. Top it off with memories, top it off with memories. Proof 99, proof 99. And if I can't make this old heart, man, I'm gonna cry again. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Straight tears, no chaser. Let the heartaches begin. Thank you very much, everybody. You have a spare crutch on you? Yeah, they call it the... What did you do with your capo there? Did you still... Oh, wait, I found one. Look, it's in my pocket.
Are you sure you don't need it, kid,
I'm
on
sure
that?
I don't need it. You know, I probably do, and I just don't know it.
But that gives me the chance to come up and be on the camera. Okay, so you got this new
They still have your
album.
microphone on. They still have your microphone on, right, George?
That's right, I gotta have it on. Now you got...
He's got a handkerchief in his pocket, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you out in Radio Land.
Well, I use that to wipe my forehead, but you know, this new CD, you're going to be touring all across America starting tomorrow. Or when?
Well, we're going to be touring up and down the East Coast as long as our gas card will let us. And we're leaving next next week.
Week's 5th.
Yeah, that's right. Is that what it says?
Week the 5th.
Okay.
You're going to do 9 shows in 7 states,
All right.
over 17 days.
Okay.
You know, that is, of course, David Spaulding Jr., and we like to think of him as a man of constant leisure. If you will, please sing along with us. He is a man of constant leisure. He's David Spaulding Jr., and he's been doing research on you all, so he knows exactly how many
All right.
states. Do you have any other comments, David?
Hey, Fats, when you did the Fat Man Comet in World of Wonder,
Yes, Dave.
you cut that in the basement.
Where
is the basement?
The basement.
A club, the basement?
No. Well, no, I didn't cut it in. Actually, it might. The Fat Man Cometh and here for those in Radio Land. That's Fats Kaplin speaking, by the way. I am Fats Kaplin speaking.
Hey, how about Fats? Yeah.
Thank you. I know for those in Radio Land, I am the man whose name does not fit his frame, as you can see. About the circumference of this microphone stand that I'm speaking into. Actually, I did those the two instrumental records that I did over a period of years, and they both came out this year as a double CD retrospective deluxe edition. And but they were both done at actually George Bradfute's Tone Chaparral.
Are you listening, George?
Yes, which actually, David, is a basement.
This is
Okay.
it.
Yes.
But not the basement.
Yeah.
Now, I'll give you all a little tidbit about Fats. Through the years, there was a group called Pure Prairie League. Anybody remember that? Well, Fats played with that group.
Yes. Many years on the road with them and many others. Yes.
That's right. That's right. And any other Franklin residents, I
Yes,
believe.
that's right.
But you were not left on that side of the road.
Yeah.
Now, before we move over to Fats Kaplin,
Yeah.
we're going to go back to Thin, Paul Burch. And Paul Burch, you all produced this album, Fevers, together.
It's true.
Do you all have anything to say about this? Was it exciting? Where was it at that you did it?
We did it at a little studio I have in Nashville.
What's it called?
It's called Pan American Sound.
All right. How about a clap?
It's off the charts. It's unlisted. It has no phone. And
Get all the
that's
plugs
all I
you
can say. Yeah, it's
Now, Pan American was in the name of one of your albums.
it was. My very first record was called Pan American Flash.
And Pan American, why the significance of Pan American?
Well, you know, you're the first person who's asked me that. So I'm going to think of an answer. I'm going to give you two, and you can choose which one you like. One,
I know what it is.
that I was traveling around a lot at the time, and it just seemed like Flash is like short, you know, like Viva. And so a lot of short stories, you know, because I was traveling a lot. And there's an old song that Hank Williams used to do called the Pan American,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you remember a harmonica player?
Oh, well, of course, DeFord Bailey, too.
And what was one of his big hits?
Pan American, which was,
And
I
they
think, the
used to
first
play
they played on
that as it ran through,
WSM.
and it used to run through Brentwood, and they had the whistle on the radio tower.
That's right.
WSM, they'd play that whenever it went through, I guess, microphone.
I know something you might not about that tower. When the original WSM tower was dismantled, it was bought by Sam Phillips of Sun Records, and his sons still have it in storage.
Wow.
So there you go.
You heard that exclusively on the Viva NashVegas radio show, live at historic Andy Hardware and beautiful
Hey, they
downtown.
turn your mic on after that. All
It's
right.
back on. Back in Franklin, Tennessee. Now back to our regularly scheduled
Well, you know,
program.
as radio often has, that's a beautiful, what they call it, segue.
Do I need to pull your microphone down on your guitar?
No, I think I'm all right.
We're going to let them have the stage again. Once again, for
So
Paul
first,
Burch and...
first the two instrumentals.
That's right.
And then this one is a song I actually first heard from Fats. It's an old number, but I found it very inspiring, and it's on both his record and my record, so you can't get away from it. And
That's right.
and we're going to do it like you've never heard it before, in case you've never heard it. And this is called Cluckle Hand. his aches with the railroad men. Sometimes 1 and sometimes 10, that's enough for the railroad men. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing, damn touch that you rain last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall, you ain't laid an egg since late last fall. Cluck when I tell you, cluck, old hen, I'm gonna sell you. Last time you cackled a lot. Next time you cackle in the pot. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing, you ain't let an egg since late last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall, ain't laid an egg since late last fall. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2, and that's enough for the whole damn crew. Cluck, old hen, cluck and sing, you ain't laid an egg since late last spring. Cluck, old hen, cluck and squall, you ain't laid an egg since late last fall. Do one more and then we'll let you rest, and I think we're going to give you a send-off with another song that was that only appeared on Fatz's collection, and yes, and he's going to switch instruments now. He's going to be putting down the mandolin and he's going to be picking up a fiddle. And would you like to tell the folks something about this number, Fat Man?
Let's see here. Well, my wife, Christy Rose, thank you. Yes, she's a great singer, and long time married. But she comes from southern Illinois, the bottom of Illinois, and that's the area down by the Shawnee National Forest, and where it's a strange and mysterious place down there. And down there, it is known as Little Egypt. And then we still keep the house where she grew up in, out there among the bean fields and the corn fields, and that's where we go to write and record a lot. Down there, that's right, except it's all the way east. It's a straight line from Carbondale, but all the way to the river, and to the Great Ohio River. And it's known as Little Egypt, and here's a tune that I wrote, and it's on this compilation that I have, and it's called Little Egypt. Not the dancer, just the place. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is another exciting part of the show because the show is a show of stars. We even have people here from Ireland, which is very exciting. We might get someone to get up and sing an Irish song or perhaps a skiffle song as the show goes on. But right now, get ready. This man has been on tour of, I guess, what, England, Scotland, and Ireland? I think so. And he has a repeat offender who's coming to the show with him right now. A man who knows how to sling a guitar. While both of these guys do, as a matter of fact. This man was wearing a fedora in one of the pictures we have advertising the show. Today he's wearing the proper hat for the Viva NashVegas radio show.
I knew where I was going.
That's right. The one and only John Byrd with Milan Miller.
Oh, thank y'all. This reminds me of home. And I mean that in a good way. I'm gonna do a song. First song I'm gonna do is was about my home state, and most of us have not been in prison. I hope most of us are trying to stay away from that place. I know one guy in the audience has been in prison, and he had a name and he had a number, but he also had a badge, so he's okay. I think he's a little suspect, but he's okay. No, I'm glad Mr. Davis Rain's in the audience. I'm going to dedicate this song about Alabama to him. Was a railroad man. When you're down in Alabama, you find $1 where you can. I grew up never knowing there was any other way. I've been to New York City and I got to say that Alabama asphalt's giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay, and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. There's a brown-eyed girl, she's waiting for me. She thinks I'm in Tennessee. And there's a blue-eyed girl in a Georgia town. I'd have to hit Atlanta just to take her down, 'cause that Alabama asphalt giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay, and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Now if you're down in Alabama, you better watch your ways, 'cause laying burning tar is the least that you're gonna pay. Yeah, they'll chain you to your brother and give a shotgun to the other. There's that Alabama asphalt giving off heat. I gotta keep moving, I got a time to beat. Well, I miss Tuscaloosa and I miss the Mobile Bay and the Gulf of Mexico is calling me home. Like I said, this place reminds my dad. I grew up in Tuscaloosa, and my dad had an auto parts store, and the name of it was Byrd's Auto Parts. So I thought, that's a good name for a record. That's a good name for a band. So me and Milan Miller, many moons ago, put a record together, and this song is on that record. It's called Jackknife. Just to give Milan a heads up. I always say, one time when I got real mad at my mom because I just thought she wasn't cool at all. She just was not cool at all. And she said, you know, John, Mark Twain said the older he got, the smarter his parents got. When I struck out down the road, I thought it wrapped around the world. I didn't know what lay before me. Maybe riches, maybe some sweet daddy's girl. Well, I wonder how I ever got this far, how I ever made my way. And I think of all the mixed up crazy things that my mama used to say. Son, don't work too much on Sundays and say your prayers each night. Try not to cuss and smoke and chew. Stay away from girls that do. And keep a Bible in your pocket, just in case you need a friend. And remember that the ones that love you most are just back around the bend. As I look back down the dusty roads that I have called my own, of all the highways and the ditches where I've been left alone. Well, I wonder how I ever got this far, how I ever made my way. And I think of all the mixed up crazy things that my daddy used to say. Son, don't take no nickels and keep $1 in your shoe. Try not to drink and fight and gamble through the night. Stay away from boys that do. And keep a jackknife in your pocket, just in case you need a friend. And remember the ones that love you most are just back around the bend. Son, don't work too much on Sundays, and keep $1 in your shoe. Try not to drink and fight and gamble through the night. Stay away from girls that do. And keep a Bible in your pocket and a jackknife, just in case you need a friend. And remember that the ones that love you most are just back around the bend. Yeah, remember that the ones that love you most are just back around the bend.
Tell the people once again, you're watching us live on one and only WilliamsandSwords.com. If you would turn around and wave at all the people out there across the world. Hello world! WilliamsandSwords.com. Beautiful downtown Franklin, Tennessee, handy hardware. So, did you watch us when you were over there on tour in Ireland and England and Scotland?
I watched videos. Yes, I did. I mean, I've seen Milan Miller. I've seen Davis. I've seen all you people. Heck yeah. I mean,
did you tell the people all over the world to watch you today?
Well, you know, I should have. But by the time they didn't listen very well. Actually, I mean, they wanted me to play songs. They didn't want me to talk, so they didn't understand me. I went on the radio show in Liverpool, and the guy goes, "John, you may have a hard time. Did they tell you might need an interpreter because I speak the Scouse?" And I was like, "Really?" I said, "Well, did they tell you you might need an interpreter because I'm from Alabama?"
Yeah.
And he thought, that's funny, but he thought it was real funny. I mean, real funny. So, but mostly they didn't understand me.
In Liverpool, did you visit any of the places where the Beatles have been?
Yeah, but they weren't there. They were moved on.
You know, that brings up an interesting thing for us because we like to talk about things that are moved on, yet they're not really moved on. You know, Elvis may have left the building, but he's still here at Historic Handy Hardware. Ladies and gentlemen, we give to you the 8th wonder of the world, Elvis on a Bobcat.
He looks good.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Take it away, John.
Okay, well, let's do darker. You know, since I travel around and I tell people I'm from Alabama, that for some people that's like New Guinea or something. They want to know all about it. They're like, really? People actually live there? You've not had it? Yeah.
45 and 10 was enough.
I hear you. Well, hey man, I was Bear Bryant's paperboy, so you know, it's something. See, you don't choose your religion; it chooses you. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's hard explaining. People want to tell people Tennessee, they're like, you know, Tennessee music. What's that sound like? Banjos and fiddles and. But if you tell people Mississippi, what's that sound like? Oh, you know, that's the gut bucket blues, and you know. But when I say I'm from Alabama, and they go, what's that sound like? I'm like, Oh, I think it sounds like this. It sounds a little bit like Tennessee and a little bit like Mississippi. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. So I'm gonna do this Dan Penn song. He's one of my favorite songwriters. He lives here in Nashville, but he's from Alabama. So it goes like this. At the dark end of the street, that's where we'll always meet, hiding in shadows where we don't belong, living in darkness to hide our wrong. Tonight we'll meet at the the dark end of the street, you and me. Now if you take a walk downtown and you find some time to look around, and you should see me and I walk on by. Oh, oh, darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. Now they're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us someday. But we'll steal away to the dark end of the street, you and me. It's Milan Miller. Now if you take a walk downtown and you find some time to look around, and you should see me and I walk on by. Oh, 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 darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. Now they're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us someday. But we'll steal away to the dark end of the street, you and me. At the dark end of the street, you and me. 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 Well, I'm gonna see if I'm still in tune. I don't have the kind of guitar when you take the cable off, it's still in tune. I'm hoping to get one for Christmas.
My birthday present.
It's too late. No, I want to do this last song. It's the name of my most recent record, Down at the Well of Wishes. It's a song I wrote with a buddy of mine. I think it means one thing. He thinks it means something else. I don't know if that works for most co-writes, but we disagree. And he thinks it's just simply a song about panhandlers, and I think it's a song about songwriters in Nashville. And I could see how you could confuse those two things, but so maybe that's the problem. But anyway, I want to thank George and all you folks for having us. It's great. And thank you, Milan, for playing. I was gonna say I actually did bathe for. I didn't forget to shave. I'm in this thing tonight where I'm playing a crusty old preacher, and I have to preach a funeral. But it's just a play, so you don't have to be sad.
You know, people are watching our show all over the world, even in Nashville, Where is this thing and what is it called?
It's at 3rd and Leslie. It's called Hangtown Dance Hall.
And that's tonight.
Yeah, it's Eric Brace's extravaganza. It's a beautiful musical play type of thing, and so hey man, come on down. Plenty of room, and it's a really great thing. And I'm the preacher, so come on.
Preacher man.
Easy. So here goes this song I'll do for you called Down at the Well of Wishes. Down at the Well of Wishes, I know balloons are fishes through the pockets of his breeches for some change. If he could hear them jingle, or even feel a single new penny in his wrinkled hands for a change. But change is hard to come by. If the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. There's nothing he can throw in to the well and leave it knowing that the way his life is going is gonna change. Change is hard to come by. If the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. All the gods have spoken to the man who's broken, but still he keeps on hoping for some change. For some change. For some change.
One and only John Byrd with Milan. Fantastic. Thank you. Here, a part of our show you've come to expect are the immense surprises that happen to people in the audience, if you know what I'm saying. Why, there's a great songwriter who is fabulous, fantastic out there, who knows all these guys up here. Milan, can you stay up here and help out Davis Raines?
Whoa.
Davis Raines, would you please come up and...
Whoa, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
You know what the finest thing came out of Alabama?
What?
Well, now, but also John Byrd and Dennis Raines. That's a good one. You know, Frank, wait, what is it? Oh, Carol Ann. Carol Ann came from Alabama. Where are you from?
Hartsel.
Hartsel, Alabama. Let's have a hand for Carol Ann and Hartsel. That's okay.
But thank you for your indulgence.
Are you a tiger or an elephant?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's amazing. Now, she was inspired by, we'll talk about that later. You know, this is neat because Davis, can I mention your foot?
Please.
Well, Davis has got, is it sprained or broken?
It's broken.
He's got a broke foot, but he's got a hit song by a dancer and a singer, Kelly Pickler. Would you please sing us that song? You've never heard this song any better. Although Kelly is, well, let's say twin engines. You all are just as good. But when you hear this man sing this song, it comes from the heart, it came from his hand. How about the one and only, Davis Raines?
Thank you.
Someone somewhere tonight is taking their first steps, letting go of the hands that have held them, and trusting themselves. Someone somewhere tonight is hearing their last rites, and they're hoping with all their might that there's something else. So baby, lie down here beside me, and let's lie real still. Tell me you love me, you always will. Someone somewhere tonight is tasting their first kiss, softly whispering this wish that the night could go on. And someone somewhere tonight is holding on to a bottle, pouring one more and praying that God will get them through to the dawn. So baby, lie down here beside me, and let's lie real still. Tell me you love me, and you always will. Someone somewhere tonight, stuck in a prison. They're breathing but just barely living behind their own walls. Oh, but someone somewhere tonight just found their own wings, found some beauty, some truth, found some meaning in spite of it all. So baby, lie down here beside me. Oh, let's lie real still and tell me you love me. You always will.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, David. That was phenomenal. You may have noticed how I shook his hand as he left the stage, hoping that some of that would rub off on me. And who knows, it may. You know, magic happens here at Historic Handy Hardware in beautiful downtown Franklin, Tennessee. We will have magic coming up in just a little while, but first, we got something totally new and different, something we've never tried here on the Historic Handy Hardware stage. I'm wondering, am I correct in thinking there's someone out in the audience now who does this type of thing that it's quite remarkable. It almost sounds like other people. But before we do that, let's bring David Spaulding in to say stand up and stretch with David Spaulding.
Stand up and stretch. Yeah! Enjoy yourself. No.
That feels so good.
You can't leave.
That was all David Spaulding's idea, and I think you enjoyed it. How about a hand for David Spaulding, the man of constant leisure? He is a man of constant leisure. And now if you would sit down and get ready for something you've never seen before, but you will see again if we have anything to say about it.
Yes.
Yes, we're on WilliamsandSource.com,
Yes.
and you're getting ready to hear something fantastic. With no further ado, I bring out a man who I met at Caesars. It must have been a couple or 3 years ago. Maybe even almost a decade ago at Caesars. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dave Barbuto!
Folks, I'm going to sing a little Elvis Presley song for you. I do over 75 impressions, but we're going to do a little Elvis for you. Sing along with me.
Oh, baby, let me be your little teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be your lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, baby, let me be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Ooh. Thank you very much. We just threw some tea towels at you.
Why, thank you.
Now, you said you may come back again sometime and sing some more for us.
Anytime you want me here, George, I will be here.
How do you do this? I mean, do you see it in your mind, or how do you picture this?
I visualize who I like to listen to, and then I just go ahead and practice the voice until I get it right. Wow. I'm working on you.
Uh-oh, how you doing? Dave Barbuto! Thank you, Dave. You know, before we move any further, we want to announce that all the way from Ireland, we have Olivia and William and Mike and Margaret. Where are you all at? They're somewhere around shopping for sardines or even smoked oysters at Handy Hardware, along with the one and only Roger Ryan. How about a hand for Roger Ryan back there tonight? All the way from Well, this is the part of the show we used to like to ask the question, hey, Andy and Donna, what's on special? But they may not be here yet. And I said used to because I don't mean used to. I said that because I'm confused and I'm trying to test all the microphones. But Andy and Donna. Andy and Donna, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, are we ready?
You're going to have to explain that shirt. Okay, wait.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready. Hey, Andy! What's on sale?
I'm gonna have to explain the shirt first.
Yeah, what about that?
Well,
What about that shirt?
me and Donna were up in Salem back in May, and I don't know, did I get stoned? Almost.
Boy, we better bow you out.
And don't forget, you've also got Handy Hardware t-shirts to cover your I Got Stoned shirt when you're under.
That's right, $15. I'll write today.
Today and
Yeah,
every day.
yeah, that's it. All right. Now, going to our specials.
Yes.
We have paint trays with all the accessories for $5.99 this month. Plenty of them.
Does that include paint?
No, you buy paint
Paint's
on the way
optional.
out. All right. Now this is really cool. Now hold this down. This is really neat. This is a gyro. I don't know if anybody's ever seen these before, but you just put it in your hand like this, and whichever way you turn it, to the left or right, it follows. So that's kind of a neat thing. It's on sale for $27.99 this month, regular $39. So if you got a special person in your life that you want to buy something for Christmas that they can use to fix your stuff, you need to buy one of these. And I think Donna's got a few things that she wants to try to sell you today.
I'm just a few inches shorter. Nope, I'm good. Here at Handy Hardware, we also have our own line of soaps and bath and body products, and I brought up a couple to show you because we have the wildly fabulous wild lavender soap. Smell.
Good. It's wild. Good. Yeah.
And we have citrus scrub soap, which is also fabulous. Apparently we have a testimonial in the process. We have, speaking of feet, we have some peppermint foot butter. It's awesome.
Walk on water.
Yep. Handy Andy's face scrub, which is also good for men and women. We have also for your for the ladies' pleasure, we have men's bay rum and spicy.
Here's my cup right here.
Spicy shave gel. And last but not least, we have face cream to go after the face scrub. We have a whole line. I only brought up a few. They're I can go just shy of saying that they're hypoallergenic because there's a few things I think where they're made. They also serve peanuts at lunchtime. But but everything is all natural, and if you chose to, you could eat it. So check it out on the wall. We have also started preparing for Christmas because, as we know, October is over. So hopefully everybody has observed October. And David, what's October?
Well, October was National Toilet Repair Month.
So hopefully all the toilets are repaired, and now we can concentrate on Christmas. So check out the $5 stocking stuffer end cap.
Is the box for sale?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
I want to show the crowd a yardstick, a Handy Hardware yardstick.
What is that?
From 1973. Okay. Now, I happen to collect yardsticks, and I wanted to share that with you because I got it years ago. But you can have a new one. Bought today for 99 cents, is that right?
Yes.
Only today. Generally, they're $1.99, but we're going to have them on sale today for 99 cents. So
And
on
it
the way
says
out.
Made in USA. Made in USA.
Actually, David, those things were made, where did I tell you?
In Lexington, Tennessee.
Yes.
And every home needs a yardstick, so don't leave without one. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Andy and Donna. Well, we talked about magic earlier.
Magic.
Yes, we did. We talked about magic earlier. And now, this is a special magical time of the show because his name is David Scott. He does magic. Miss Alice, you know what that means. He's the Magic Man!
Thank you, George. Thanks, honey. You know, they've been talking a lot about history today, and I share a little magical history with you. And that magical history is that, did you know magic is the second oldest profession in the world? It is. But I can't tell you what the first one is, but y'all gather that. One of the things that magicians hold close to their vest are the secrets of magic. What I'd like to do today is kind of share magic with you. Would y'all like to learn the trick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll start this one. Basically taking a little silk, and I'm poking it down into my hand. And you just push it and push it and push it. Then you go in your pocket and you get a little fairy dust. Say the magic words. No. Missed it. Send Saladin, and it turns into an egg.
Whoa.
And the silk has traveled all the way over here. Now, I said I'd share this trick with you, and actually this is kind of a stupid trick, because actually you have two silks, one here and one here. See, what you do is you have two silks, and the first one is in your pocket, and the second one, you hollow out an egg. Make a little hole in it about the size of your finger. You want to make sure you get all the gook out of here, because if you don't, you're going to mess up your silks. And how you start this trick is you get one silk, you get it rolled up to a ball, stick it down in your pocket, come back up, and then you just basically, as you're talking and boring your audience, you just get as much in there as you can. And you push and you shove. And while I'm pushing this in there, I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. I told you that we use fairy dust. Actually, it's pixie dust. And I grind it myself. I have to keep the kids out of the house because them little pixies, they just scream. Thought you'd like that. But anyway, you get it tucked all the way down in there. You get it in your hand. You pull out the silk. You show the egg. And you have a magic trick. And there you go. There you go. Now, the thing about it is, sometimes you can't let them see the hole. Okay? Because you let them see the hole, the trick's over with. But there's always a smart aleck in the crowd that wants to see the egg. Well, what you do is you don't let anybody see you do this. But actually what you do is you reach down and you peel the dot off, put it somewhere they don't see it. And then you show them the egg. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great day.
Wow, that time he got me. He's the Magic Man. His name is David Scott. He does magic, and that's why he's called. Everybody say along with me. The Magic Man. Before we move any further, I want to point to the t-shirt. The t-shirt that we have here at Handy Hardware. It's up on the rack there. It says Man of Constant Leisure. The Man of Constant Leisure has just sat back down at the control desk.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. What's that?
That's a telephone.
Is that a telephone or a fake telephone?
Oh, it's real. Yes. How are you? Yeah, he's standing right there. I'm looking at him. Yeah, I'll be glad to tell him. Okay. Bye-bye.
Who is that and what were they asking you?
Well, apparently the Magic Man. I didn't do it. He now has an agent.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm the news member of the KP agency. They are actually in Brentwood, and they're a startup. They're basically looking for all kinds of talent, and we actually met them when we were down in St. George's Island on vacation. It's been great working with them so far.
Yeah, so far, let me tell you something. They didn't know you were doing this show and they wanted their cut.
They can have it. They can have every penny of it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, George.
Keep those phone calls coming. What's that phone number, George?
What is that phone number, David?
It's a magical number. It's 794-1471. Be sure to call in next show, folks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, people are being discovered all over the place. It's only a matter of time till another one of us is carried away from this island of misfit toys. But we don't really feel it's an island of misfit toys.
Yeah, we do.
We think of an island. You know, Franklin's Main Street was recently voted the most romantic main street in America. And we like to call Handy Hardware,
The Love Shack.
or the most romantic most romantic hardware store in America. How about a hand for Handy Hardware? You know, I'm excited because we have a drummer in the audience who may get up and play a washboard with this next act. And they are not an act because this is for real. So please, get ready. Just hang on to your hands and get ready to start clapping. You may need to keep them glued to your wrist because you'll be clapping so much for this man who came to our show about a month or so ago. And ever since he went away and came back again, people are saying he's back in town. The one and only Dick Avon!
Thank you. While our band comes up, I guess I should go ahead and introduce them. This is Roy Vogt.
Hey, Roy.
Bass, you guys probably know him. Got Tom Grignon.
Hey, Tom.
Right here, slapping whatever over here. Another local, Chris Tench.
Oh, that's Chris. That's Chris, man.
Who has a great studio. I know there are a lot of musicians in here that might need a studio. Let's see. This first song is from a series I did. When I was young, my grandmother used to read me a lot of Aesop's Fables and Grimm's Fairy Tales and Mother Goose. I got kind of obsessed with them when I got a little older and needed to write a million songs, and there was already a bunch of lyrics that weren't in tunes as far as I knew. And this one is more on the Grimm side. It's called Hinks Minks. I don't have a plug-in. I better stay like this, huh? Oh, good? 1, 2, 3, 4. As I went over the water went over me. As I went over the water went over me. I saw 2 little blackbirds sitting on a tree. One called me a rascal and one called me a thief. I took up my little black stick and knocked out all their teeth. Oh, which wings? Hinks makes a fat begin to fry. Oh my, nobody home but Jumpy John, Father, Mother, and I. Stick, stock, stone dead, a blind man can't see. Every knave will have a slave, you or I must be he. But I'll take up my little black stick and knock out all their teeth. I'll take up my little black stick and knock out all their teeth. Going up to so high. Oh woman, where you going up to so high? To brush the cobwebs off Where you going up to so high? Well, she took up my little black stick and knocked out both my teeth. She took up my little black stick and knocked out both my teeth. Thank you. So we're going to bring Fats Kaplin up to play with us on this next one. What a pleasure. I'm from Alabama too, by the way. I guess this is the conference.
Is anybody from Tennessee?
And I too very much enjoyed the 65 years ago.
Maybe somewhere to go.
This song kind of needs a little bit of an explanation. I was out here in '95 and started writing my Americana catalog before anybody had a name for it. And basically my wife and I got married, and then we're expecting our son, and we moved out to California, which I lived in a little while before when I had a record deal on Capitol. And I moved out there mostly to write because it felt like such a neutral place. And I probably would have never written this song, The White Boy Blues, if I wasn't living in a very diverse neighborhood. Otherwise, it wouldn't have, what would be the point? And it's written kind of from the perspective of my son when he was a little kid, and I'd be out on the roof practicing and singing songs, and I'd think, well, he's got to be really embarrassed. There's his dad up there. And so it's sort of from his perspective. My pillow's weeping for something new. Dad's in his lawn chair on the roof, howling like hee-haw. He's got the white boy blues, singing that old song about the moon. Aiming my slingshot at 2:30. Let's hope he's wearing his parachute. He keeps good time and he cries in tune, singing that old song about the moon. It goes. Singing that old song till morning has broken the golden rule. Hey, how about a request? Don't be cruel. Howling like hee-haw, he's got the white boy blues, singing that old song till Thank you so much. We got a lot of show, and we'll bring some sax up here in a little while, so I think we're just going to get on with it.
Dick, this is a crazy question, but have y'all got one more song you can do?
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, I know you see, Dick has just traveled all the way from L.A., I guess.
You know what, let me get a capo. We can do Appalachian Wine Label. Sure. That sound good? Yep. You
This
got
is
a
gonna be
capo quicker than getting mine?
You know, I thought I had a capo, but it keeps on disappearing.
It's on your guitar.
You know,
Yeah, it's on your guitar.
I tell you, it's exciting. That's a musical joke for those of you who understand. I need to tell you that he's from Alabama too. How about a hand for Caroline Turney? She can spot somebody from Alabama at least 10 feet away.
They all can.
But it's also from LA. We want to get this on here because we may not have had any audio for a little while during the show, so I want to have a little bit more sweetness from the one and only Dick Avon. Here is my capo. Did you find yours?
No, I don't know what I did with it. Probably
He did
one of
not
my
find his
pockets.
capo, but you all helped me find mine. The one and only Dick Avon.
No good? All right, this one is called Appalachian Wine Label.
Oh, you drink.
Drink it. It's a simple celebration, Appalachian, countrified, kinda healing, sawed-off feeling, moment stealing, kind of vibe. Old religion, just a smidgen of the love I no longer hide. It's a simple celebration, Appalachian country wine. Guess I'll have me another bite of Grandma's huckleberry pie. Guess I'll take me another swig of Grandpa's huckleberry wine. Guess I'll have me another bite of Grandma's huckleberry pie. Yes, I'll take me another swig of Grandpa's huckleberry. It's a simple celebration, Appalachian country wine, Appalachian country wine. I'll have me another bite of Grandma's huckleberry pie. Guess I'll take me another swig of Grandpa's huckleberry wine. Yes, I'll have me another bite of Grandma's huckleberry pie. Yes, I'll take me another swig of Grandpa's huckleberry. It's a simple celebration, Appalachian country wine, Appalachian country wine. Thank you guys so much. And thanks again for Fats Kaplin sitting in with us. That's a small exposure for you.
Yes, it's Dick Avon and bad. Well, now it's time to unleash something mighty special on you. We have this woman who, you've probably seen her in this multicolored dress. She made it herself, and it's supposed to represent something.
No, that came from Burch, Alabama.
Sorry about that. She's over there trying to figure out exactly, oh, I gotta get my capo from Dick Avon. So come on out here, you can be like Katy Perry, that's what it is. She wears dresses like that in her new video. How about a hand for Caroline Turney?
Now, I'm not the only one that's about to sing.
Sure you are.
No, I'm not. What are we doing?
You're going to sing a song.
Is this to me every
This is the beauty of live radio.
What am I handing you, honey? Oh, the harmonica. Have y'all had a good time? I've actually had the pleasure of knowing John Byrd since 2001. And I am ashamed to tell you I didn't know he was going to be here today. I should have spearheaded.
You should look at our website and then you'll know who's going to play on the show. That's right. We're on Facebook.
I know what my gig
Read the
is.
email.
I show up. I do
You
it.
gotta start reading the emails.
Yes, we're on Facebook. Wait a minute. Wait. Where are we, Caroline? On Facebook. It's facebook.com/Viva NashVegas Radio Show.
Radio
There is
show.
a
You can also watch us on YouTube and get the video clips of this ill-fated show. It is NashVegas.tv. I'm joking. I love Gilligan's Island. And you think you're shipwrecked, but in fact it becomes the greatest comedy series in the world's history. How about a hand for Gilligan's Island?
Yes.
And Ty the sound guy is wearing a Gilligan's Island hat. Come on up here, Ty. You look like Gilligan. Come on up and wave at the people.
What was Gilligan's real name?
Bob Denver.
Got a quick crowd today.
That's Kai the sound guy. How about a hand for him?
Hey, Gilligan's real name was Gilligan, the actor. Okay, you're looking at me like I'm saying crazy stuff.
I love that dress,
You,
and it has
George?
inspired this song because we're in the middle of the harvest season right now, but we're not going to do that song right
Looks
now.
like
Which
it's
one do you want to
We're going to
sing?
do a song about your light.
Are we going here? This limelight, I'm gonna let it shine. This limelight, I'm gonna let it shine. This limelight, I'm gonna let it shine. Every day, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah.
Sing it, Caroline.
Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Every day now, I'm gonna let it shine.
So pick it up.
Solo.
Yeah!
You ready?
In the midnight hour, I'm gonna let it shine. In the midnight hour, I'm gonna let it shine. In the midnight hour, I'm gonna let it shine. Every day, 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 I'm gonna let it shine.
Caroline Turney with Amy Comet and Tom Comet. At this part of our show, we bring a young man up on stage who is not unlike the Monkees. Do you remember the group, the Monkees?
Yes. What was their name?
Did you know that Michael Nesmith of the Monkees will be playing at the Franklin Theater? That's right. When is it going to be? It's November the...
Like the third weekend.
Is it the 16th or 17th?
2 nights.
2 nights at the Franklin Theater. Look online at Franklin Theater. Yeah, it's going to be good. Michael Nesmith wore a hat like this. And sometimes they say he even sang like this. But probably he didn't. He was a totally different person. This man is totally unique. He's the one and only Dave Curry!
We got a guest here, the legendary Dick.
I got that name in traffic.
I will love you longer than forever. Forever won't be so long, you will see. So if you search for company in your slumber, just know that I will be your company. Rather take a detour for a mile than wait
some construction disease. For I will always refuse to be idle, and I would rather see the tree. 3 in the morning, 3 by the noon, 3 in the evening, 3 by the moon. 100 years since we started, I knew you'd be my flower-headed bride, and forever I'd sigh if you departed from my bed, my life on my side. Got no expectations for you, darling. 1,000 days they will go by as one. We'll take on all that's thrown down by Demeter. The face, it breaks the dawn and sets the sun. 3 in the morning, 3 by the noon, 3 in the evening, 3 by the noon. If you show, I will tell. 3 soon. When she blinks, I know she's thinking. Every moment set inside her life. You feel the power set when she's winking, as she deletes your sorrow and your strife. 3 in the twilight, 3 by the noon, 3 in the morning, 3 by the moon. If you show, I'll tell. 3 soon.
He's made sure. Tell you what, man. Did you write that one yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, originally I was going to have to follow that song, but now I don't have to. Because we have some young men who drove down the road to get here. How about another hand for a repeat offense? The one and only Rhodes Brothers from Nashville, Tennessee.
Everybody, thank you for having us. Hello. We are the Rhodes Brothers. This is an old standard murder ballad, so if you scare easily, you might want to, plug your ears or something. Called Down in the Willow Garden. It's fine. 1, 2, 3.
Down in the willow garden, where me and my love did meet, there we sat a-courting, my saber through her. It was a bloody night. I threw her in the river. It was a dreadful sight. My father often told me that money will set you free. So I poisoned that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. My father sits at his cabin door, wiping his tear-dimmed eye. For his only son soon shall walk to yonder scaffold high. My race is run beneath the sun. The scaffold now waits for me. For I did murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly.
Road, or the Franklin Road, either way you live there. Out here from Nashville, they are the Rhodes Brothers. Well, one more time would be good. Let's turn around and wave at the camera to everybody watching us all around the world on Williams & Swords. Howdy world on WilliamsandSwords.com. Those of you all who are almost ready for crawdad hole, it won't be long now. Next time you come, we're going to have some handmade seat cushions for you too. We're stuffing it with newspaper, just like they used to do in the old days. We have a young lady that's coming up to sing a song that she wrote. This is her latest song, and she's now in the studio. And she just dropped by. You see, all the stars drop by Handy Hardware. This is where the stars shot. It's historic Handy Hardware in beautiful downtown Franklin, Tennessee. It's the home of the world-famous Viva NashVegas radio show. And you can also see us on YouTube in our archives, which is NashVegas.tv. You can see Carol Ann walking across the stage on WilliamsandSwords.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, and please like us. There goes Carol Ann again. Carol Ann Turney. So join us and be our friends on Facebook at Facebook.com/Viva NashVegas Radio Show.
What's that P.O. box number?
No, we're not going to do that because we don't got time. All we got time now is for one of the greatest heart-wrenching singers and songwriters that lived in this world of Franklin, Tennessee, the one and only Don Beyer.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I just got back from Canada like a couple weeks ago, and I have a song that's on the radio there. It's called "With You Whiskey," so it's a new song.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm taking instructions here. I come home just like every night before. Turn the TV on and lock the door. Grab a glass and drink the first one down real fast. Let it drown the past and leave me where I'm at. 'Cause I just wanna be with you, whiskey. I know I'll be alright with you here with me. I can make it through the night. No, he ain't coming home just me alone with you, whiskey. Yeah, it burns going down, but not half as bad as the sound of the silence that fills this empty house. And it hurts deep inside, but not half as bad as the lies I believed when he was still around. I was blind, but now I see. With you, whiskey, I know I'll be alright. With you here with me, I can make it through the night. No, he ain't coming home, so it's just me alone with you, whiskey. I go on and pour one more. I let that bottle hit the floor. Then I just fall asleep with you, whiskey. And I'm feeling alright with you here with me. I can make it through the night. He's never coming home. I'd rather be alone with you, whiskey. I come home, and just like every night before, turn the TV on and lock the door.
I told you I would come by today.
You did?
Yeah, I did, but you forgot. I didn't say it loud enough.
You didn't say it loud enough.
You have to
maybe.
say things loud around George, you know.
You know, you carry
He
a
didn't
portable.
hear that at all.
I didn't hear that, but now I did. She's fantastic. She's the one and only. Dawn.
Thanks, guys.
Well, the show's almost over. Yes. Who wants some smoked oysters? Does anybody want a flattened penny? I have one, and it says Franklin, Tennessee. I didn't make it because that's against the law. Although I do love calling Franklin home. And remember, we're at historic Handy Hardware in beautiful downtown Franklin, Tennessee. It's the home to the Viva NashVegas radio show. And if you're watching, you can now hear us on WilliamsonSource.com. Let's turn around to the camera and wave to the camera and say, howdy world, on WilliamsonSource.com. Were you listening the whole time, Russ? Oh, cool. He's probably listening to us on the radio. Well, it's time now for us to bring Caroline up for what we call the preamble to our final song of the show, which is Crawdad Ho. But when you have a dress like this, you need to get as much exposure as possible.
That's George.
Oh, and don't forget those wonderful overalls on Amy Comet. How about a hand for them? Back on the bass, of course, is the one and only Tom Comet.
Give Tom a bigger clap than that. He is awesome. Yay, Tom Comet.
And then for those of you all who've just woken up, back at the hospitality desk, he's happy to check your blood pressure, and when you're not looking, he'll check your tire pressure. The one and only William Covington. That was partly a joke. I know you weren't sleeping, but sometimes he likes to sleep when he hears the music on the show.
I dig your hair, man.
He'll probably fall asleep during this song, which is leading up to Crawdad Ho, and enough to do. This thing is all about this time of the season, right, Caroline?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, it's that time of year again. Don't forget to set your clocks back tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're supposed to set them
Can I
forward.
say something
Which one is
rapidly?
it? Spring forward, fall back.
Can I say something rapidly?
Maybe.
So I'm on the way to the show, I'm 45 years old, folks, December 5th.
No
Give me a
way!
hand.
You look 18.
2 words. Botox. Okay, so I'm driving down to the show. I'm late as I can be.
Like usual.
No. And my sweet mother, who's watching, hey mama. Y'all say hey mama. Say hey Jane. Okay. She goes, now don't forget, honey, that it's daylight savings time tomorrow. And then she stops and she goes, honey, is it 45 years old, December 5th? Is it okay if you don't make me have to tell you that every year?
That's love, and that's Alabama.
I said, Mother, I am headed into an ocean of people, and this was going to come up. She goes, I just don't want you to be late for church.
How about that? Carol and Turney.
Do you have one of those? Do you? And it's like, I probably have that down at 45 now. But she's
That was a telephone reenactment, wasn't
She's
it?
like, what are you doing to me, Kai?
Kai, the sound guy, can't get enough of that dress.
Hey!
Not unlike a modern day Gilligan.
I love my job.
He's shipwrecked on the beach with Katy Perry lookalike, one and only Carol Ann Turney. Carol Ann, are you ready to do this song about daylight saving times? We want to remind you today is actually,
Whatever you say.
it's Goodwill saving times. Everything's 50% off, at least here in Franklin at the Goodwill, probably even all across the world, because they love what we do here. The Viva NashVegas radio show.
Yes.
Take it away.
Okay.
A Goodwill card.
One, 2, 3.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no love since January, February, June, or July. Slow time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my guy.
It's Dick Haven. Everybody put your hands up in the air as we sing this verse. Come on.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no love since January, February, June, July. Slow time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my guy.
Yes, George. We've kept them this long.
It's time to do our song.
No, wait a minute. Can we please do the part that we rehearsed so that these people do not think I'm a lunatic?
Right. You know, one of our favorite shows is Star Trek. Who out there watches Star Trek?
Yes!
Oh, yeah. And you know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I'm trying to sound like I'm from the country. Out here we say Star Trek. Along Star Trek, you'll remember Lieutenant Uhura and the other people.
Dr. Spock.
As they're riding through the space, sometimes even during the theme song, you'll hear something not vaguely different from Carol Ann's high-pitched voice screeching at you. This
I
is
was going to
definitely...
say, this was all your idea, and then you didn't tell me about
If
the
you could
sax solo,
please
which
put
I
this
don't
on your
have.
alarm clock for next week, it will
Okay, here we go.
definitely wake you up.
Now let's go right into it.
Right into it. Goes like this. Everybody sing along.
Everybody sing. Ready? One more
Here's the chorus.
Loud. everybody. For me and my God.
Now don't stop singing because it's time for us to take a musical trip to the Crawdad Hole. Let's get the Rhodes Brothers up here and everybody else who wants to jam along with us. During this song, we're going to feature the Yakety Sax. We call it Yakety Crawdad Hole. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. When you get light, I get bold, honey. Honey! You get light, I get bold, babe. Hey! You get light, I get bold. Look down the Crawdad Hole, honey. Hey! Yakety Sax. Here we go! Yeah, you get light, I get cold, honey. You get light, I get cold, babe. You get light, I get cold. Viva Las Vegas radio show, honey. Baby, mine. I say it, honey. Baby, mine. Oh, thank you so much. This has been a VivaLasVegas.com production. We love you wherever you are. Good day. Here's our mailing list lady.
If you haven't already, please sign up on our mailing list. It'll be at the front counter. Thank you.